the solution to sustainable healthcare, crucially focusing on benefit and quality while balancing costs. This mammoth task falls on the shoulders of hospital administrators. As people who need to be in the forefront of this Herculean task, we need to learn the tricks of the trade from experts. This conference, SASH-2021, on sustainable healthcare systems is our attempt to bring all the experts to you. We hope that these 2 days will leave you energized and inspired to be leaders of the modern era of healthcare. It is our privilege to honor and invite our esteemed dignitaries to the dais. Honorable Dr. Jitendra Singh, Minister of State of the Ministry of Earth Sciences and Ministry of Science and Technology, Dr. Yashpal Sharma, the AHA President. He is the Managing Director of Medical Education, Jammu Kashmir, as well as Managing Director of Medical Supplies, Jammu and Kashmir. Dr. Prem Nair, Medical Director, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Vishal Marwa, Principal, Amrita School of Medicine, and Dr. Dinesh Nair, HOD, Department of Hospital Administration, and Chairperson of SASH 2021. Let us begin this conference with a prayer. I humbly invite Swamini Karunamrita Prana to invoke the blessings of our most beloved Amma. We request everyone to please stand for the prayer.
Guru
we are honored to invite Sampujya Swami Purnamritananda Puri to deliver the benedictory address.
My humble pranams to all my divine sisters and brothers. It gives me great pleasure to be part of this auspicious program. This is a very special occasion. It reminds me of the great service which the doctors, nurses, students and other staff have been doing in these critical pandemic times. Not bothering about your own comfort and safety, you all did great service to the needy. I congratulate all of you on your commitment and dedication. God's creation is a mystery. Everything in it is a mystery. Every atom is mysterious. The human being is one of the most wonderful artistic creation of God. We can say it is as mysterious as God itself. The activities happening within us are so complicated, so sophisticated, so subtle and so numerous. Mental activity, intellectual activity, the processing of perception, the activity of altered perceptions, dreams, visions, memory, supraconscious levels, everything is actually very mystifying. Modern life, we have technology. Even then, the confusions are not getting resolved. Why? Because technology has its limits. Technology is convenient but never complete. So it may not be useful everywhere. How can the concrete explain the abstract? Actually, technology is only an extension of the human senses or human intelligence. This universe is a great musical symphony. Everything in creation is an expression of Dada Brahman, the cosmic sound, the cosmic music. In an orchestra, each instrument should be tuned properly with the master instrument. Then only the musical program becomes enjoyable. Actually, life is a training session for tuning ourselves with this divine music. We should follow the rules of the nature. We need to protect the purity of the nature. All living beings in it are naturally tuned to the divine music. So the vibrations they produce in the world appear very beautiful. But human beings often violate the rhythm and harmony of nature. Thus they create aberrations in the cosmic music. These aberrations manifest in the form of physical and mental ailments or in the form of natural calamities. Even though God is everywhere in creation, it remains invisible in it. To know God, we must fine-tune our mind. When we are tuned to the music of creation, life becomes like a beautiful musical experience. There is a famous mantra in the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. God abides in His creation. We usually say God created this universe. But it is more correct to say that God has become this creation. This creator abiding in the creation. The artist dissolved in his artistic creation. Thousands of lamps can be lit from one single lamp. All lights shine equally brightly. but the light of the first lamp is not reduced. Like that, from the supreme perfection, this universe has been derived. Only perfection can come out of perfection. So there is only perfection everywhere. But to recognize it, we need super cognitive powers. Whenever there is an awakened person, God becomes real. To be really a man means to become a space for God to dwell. Mahatmas never argued about God. They themselves were the proof. There are people who always argue about God. Even if they meet God, they will argue with Him. Arguments keep them blind. For seeing, silence is needed, not arguments. For seeing, love is needed, not logic. For seeing, intellectual knowledge is not needed, but a totally different state of mind is needed. It's a state of mind where thoughts have disappeared. When the mirror of the mind is reflecting nothing, it becomes absolutely pure. Not even a ripple of thought. In that silence, in that mirror-like purity, we need not go anywhere else to see God. God is not a person, but God is a presence. Amma says, meditate and discover godliness in your own being. That is the beginning of a new discovery. Then we start discovering it in others. Then we can feel that the whole existence shines in that divine beauty of God. Amma's words and actions gives us an insight into the heart of an awakened one. We should try to know about her vision, how Amma sees the world, how she feels, what is her understanding of the world. But we should be able to listen to her words very carefully. Everybody knows how to hear, but very few people know how to listen. Be a listener always. Human effort alone cannot bring success in life. We need divine grace. How to get divine grace? Through your purity. Your thoughts and actions should be pure. It can bring divine grace. Amma's words can reveal to us a totally new vision of life. Try to use this opportunity as much as you can. Human effort alone will not be enough to succeed in life. God's grace is needed to complete all our actions. We can pray together for that divine grace and blessings. Om Namah Shivaya.
We express our gratitude to Swamiji for his blessings. We now invite Dr. Prem Nair to deliver the welcome address.
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our most divine Amma. Sampujya Swami Purnamritananda Ji, Dr. Jitendra Singh, Dr. Yashpal Sharma, Dr. Vishal Marwaha, Dr. Dinesh. It is a great pleasure to be here with all of you this morning for the inaugural session of the Hospital Administration Conference, SASH-21, based on the theme, Technology to Heal, Building Synergies and Delivering Affordable Health Care. As we stand on the threshold of competing priorities in healthcare, with particularly remarkable in terms of digital health being highlighted during the pandemic, which affected everyone and every walk of life, we need to sync with the new normal. We are delighted to host the International Conference on Safe and Sustainable Hospitals, SASH-2021, along with the Academy of Hospital Administration, which is building timely, and it's a very timely and has appropriate theme, technology to heal, building synergies and delivering affordable health care. Now, there is a growing consensus in the global health community about the strategic and innovative aspects of digital and cutting-edge healthcare technology. Digital health has become a very essential enabling technology and ensures that more people get the benefit of high-quality healthcare and advanced medical services wherever they seek help. The synergy between technology and healthcare will result in creating a continuum of care that will have a huge potential to enhance health outcomes. So today, digital health is very exciting aspect of modern technology. It is hailed as the new panacea for some of the most intractable problems in healthcare, namely cost. Cost is today the biggest problem in providing quality healthcare. Its proponents argue that digital future will be one or more precise interventions, improved health outcomes, increased efficiency, and reduced healthcare expenditure. But the field is really a little too early to reach a definitive conclusion. However, the argument that digital cost reduction seems worthy of scrutiny. Despite substantial contributions of technological progress to improvement in health outcomes, examples of cost cutting really are very few and far between. On the contrary, technological progress is widely seen as the most important driver of rising healthcare expenditure. One obvious reason for this effect is that technological advances tend to be costly. For instance, magnetic resonance imaging will inevitably be much more expensive than a plain X-ray. Perhaps digital health is different if we try to separate out technology from digital health, because digital technologies often includes innovative software solutions and algorithms that could be substantially cheaper than devices or drugs. In addition, these technologies tend to focus on solutions that are very efficient in delivering systems. So given that alternative to digital technologies would potentially be a more labor-intensive model of care, and one might expect that adoption to replace costly healthcare professional time. So digital health really, from the software standpoint, has the potential for reducing cost. So with that, let me go to the pleasant task of welcoming our dignitaries. We are graced by the presence of Sampujya Purnamritananda Puri Ji, General Secretary of the Mata Amritanandamayi Mutt, and one of the earliest monastic members of the Mutt. He has been a continuous source of inspiration for us, and we have received his blessings in the form of his guidance and support. We welcome you, Swamiji. We welcome Dr. Yashpal Sharma, who, in spite of a very busy schedule as the Director of Medical Services and Managing Director of the Medical Education at Jammu and Kashmir, and running multiple medical colleges in the state, has taken pains to be here so far into the deep south. We are thankful to you, sir, for being here. I welcome Dr. Vishal Marwaha, Principal of the School of Medicine, on this inaugural ceremony. I also welcome Dr. Dinesh HOD, Department of Hospital Administration, in this inaugural session. There is a galaxy of very eminent speakers who are online with us today and will provide extensive discussions in this important topic. We have Shri Amitabh Kant, who's the Chief Executive Officer of Niti Aayog, Dr. J.L. Meena, Deputy Director, NDHM, Dr. Ravi Kannan, Dr. Harish Pillai, our Honorable Minister, Dr. Jitendra Singh, will also be with us online. He is the Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology, Earth Science, Minister of State for Prime Minister's Office, Personnel, Public Grievances and Pensions, and Department of Atomic Energy and Department of Space. We are delighted to have Dr. Jitendra Singh ji on our online presentation. I'm told that we have almost 1,000 delegates and students registered for this conference. We welcome all of them to this meeting. This is a phenomenal number of participants, and I welcome each and every one of them. Gentlemen of the press, we are here. We are grateful for your continued support and encouragement, and we would have found it difficult to reach the present state of development without your full support. We hope that you will continue to help us in making this institute a center of excellence. The conference will focus on emerging trends and how India can leverage technology and digital health and the application of these technologies in providing seamless continuity of medical care to the diverse population of our country. Let me conclude by once again extending a very warm and cordial welcome to all of our dignitaries and speakers over the next 2 days. Thank you. Om Amiteshwari Namaha.
We thank you, sir, for all your inspiring words. We now invite Honorable Dr. Jitendra Singh to deliver the inaugural address.
Respected Swamiji, Medical Director, Amrita Hospital, Cochin, Dr. Prem Nazir, President AHA India, Managing Director, Jammu and Kashmir Medical Supplies Corporation Limited, and Director of the new medical colleges in the Union Territory of Jammu and Kashmir, Dr. Yashpal Sharma, members of the Board of Executive, Academy of Hospital Administration, faculty members and delegates from across the country, and dear students. At the outset, I wish to congratulate the organizers, the Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences and Research Center, Cochin, and the Academy of Hospital Administration, Noida, for conducting this conference with a very topical and a timely theme, namely the technology to heal and building synergies and delivering affordable healthcare. While going through the scientific program, I also realized that the program tends to focus on the emerging dynamics of digital health and technological challenges for ensuring quality, safety, affordability, and sustainable health care to people, including cybersecurity and the related jurisprudence as well. And I'm glad that it is also concentrating on synergizing all these areas, because the era of working in silos is over, and what is now called for is a more integrated approach. As all of us know, under Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi, the government has been promoting these vital areas and also exclusively focusing on digital health care, which is evident from the Digital Health Mission, which was launched by the Honorable Prime Minister from the ramparts of the Red Fort during his Independence Day address. And therefore, be it the National Digital Health Mission, focusing on leveraging digital technology and providing seamless integration of healthcare systems, or be it the Ayushman Bharat that strives to provide affordable health to people, the Modi government is mobilizing all channels to ensure equitable healthcare that is accessible to one and all. And since we have recently gone through a catastrophic pandemic of COVID, which has made us realize our unexplored capacities and has brought out the best of the healthcare system which India is capable of. And I can say that while addressing the pandemic, the challenges which were provided have been overcome in such a glorious manner, and with the vaccination drive having gone ahead so successfully and having also achieved the target of 100 crore vaccination in less than the expected time, India today stands as a frontline nation in the community of world, and Prime Minister Modi has been universally accepted as the most influential head of the state anywhere in the world. And therefore, I think this is an appropriate time to concentrate on these areas, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi himself takes a special care, also follows up the progress and status in each of these areas, be it the application of advanced technologies like robotics or cyber knife or nanomedicine or artificial intelligence in improved healthcare. The Modi government's policies support the process of making high and healthcare technology affordable to our people, which is evident from a number of schemes, including Ayushman Bharat, including Jan Arogya Kendras, and a host of similar other initiatives. Before I conclude, I would once again compliment the organizers, and I'm sure the effort that they have made will bear fruits. The conference will provide a very important platform for delegates from across the country and the world to interact with the experts from academia, industry, and the health providers in particular. I wish the conference all the success, and I shall be waiting to hear from the organizers some of the important outcomes and conclusions drawn during the discussion in the various sessions held in the course of the conference. Thank you very much. Thank you once again.
We are grateful to you, sir, for your words of encouragement. Next, we are delighted to invite Dr. Yashpal Sharma to share a few words with us as we begin this conference.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Revered Swami Purna Amrita Nandapuri, General Secretary Mata Amrita Andamai Mutt, Dr. Prem Narayan, Dr. Vishal Marwa, Professor Dinesh Kumar, Revered Karuna Mitra Prana, my colleagues, Dr. Ashish, Program Director at Academy of Hospital Administration, Dr. Paramahans Mishra, who has joined me from AHA, other members of the Board of Executives, Academy of Hospital Administration. Especially I would mention Dr. Anil Gomes, Vice President AHA, who has been very actively involved in the arrangement of the conference with Dr. Dinesh, speakers, delegates from across the globe, members of print and electronic media, dear faculty members, and students from Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences. I'm really privileged and blessed to be here amongst you all, and especially thrilled to know that almost 1,000 delegates are there in the SASH-2021 conference and they are online with us. To begin with, I will like to inform briefly about the Academy of Hospital Administration, which was established in 1987 to provide national platform for interaction with hospital administrators at various forums to have formal professional body of hospital administration, which apart from achieving other objectives would enable to discuss, disseminate, enhance knowledge, skill, and encourage research activities related to specialty of hospital administration for promoting the development of high quality hospital services and community health care. The Academy of Hospital Administration has been organizing its national conferences since 1990 and national international conferences on safe and sustainable hospitals, which is popularly known as SASH, has become a signature event of AHA since 2013. We have witnessed huge success for 7 such conferences. These conferences have been organized in different parts of the country, including the various chapters of AHA India, and with the active collaboration with departments of hospital administration in the various prestigious institutions of the country. Last SASH-2020 was organized by the Department of Hospital Administration, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, New Delhi, and it was also a great success. During the time of pandemic, when we are still anticipating third wave and preparing our institutions for tackling such situation, and also busy in massive COVID vaccination drive for our people, which is a huge task in itself, organizing such an event in the shortest possible time was a Herculean task. For that, the Department of Hospital Administration, Amrita Institute, deserves a big applause, and I'll request you please give a big applause to the Department of Hospital. I, on the behalf of Academy of Hospital Administration, convey my sincere appreciation and thanks to Swamiji, Dr. Prem Narayan, Medical Director, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences, Dr. Dinesh Nair, and his team for their proactive role in not only organizing this event in short time, but also managing the speakers and delegates across the globe. This conference on technology to heal, building synergies and delivering affordable health care will focus on the emerging dynamics of digital health and technological challenges in patient care. By the grace of Amma, founder and Chancellor of Amrita University, Amrita Hospital is able to offer completely free treatments to the poor people and also run free community-based outreach programs. Patients from all over the country are treated either free of cost or at very subsidized fee. As on today, Amrita Institute is at the forefront of providing comprehensive, affordable, quality care to the people of state. We do understand that hospital care alone cannot mitigate the health problems of new millennium. The good practices and experience from clinical care should be cemented with promotive and preventive care at community level. I appreciate your passion, sir, to drive the country ahead using technology and in process of furthering the reach of affordable quality health care that has inspired us to have an important health technology component built into the conference. To highlight this importance, Amrita Institute of Medical Sciences is organizing this conference in association with Academy of Hospital Administration, Noida. I am really grateful to Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Union Minister with independent charge for Science and Technology, Earth Sciences, and Minister of State in PMO office, who is also an eminent endocrinologist, teacher, medical teacher of great repute, and a politician for excellence, for being the chief guest of this inaugural session. I feel myself lucky to be the student of the same medical college where Dr. Jitendra Singh was a faculty. Dr. Singh has already given vision of the present central government in detail in spearheading the various vital areas like National Digital Health Mission, Ayushman Bharat, that are striving hard to provide affordable health to the people of the country. The impact of technology in providing preventive, promotive, and curative care by application of advanced and affordable technologies will be challenged in the coming years. He has given assurance of making government policies that will give and make high-end homegrown technologies accessible to all. I would also take this opportunity to extend my thanks to the eminent speakers of the conference, including Dr. J.L. Meena, Dr. Sandeep Reddy, Mr. Jake Michelson, Padma Shri Ravi Kanan, and other resource persons, sponsors, and delegates. I am sure that scientific sessions, papers, poster presentation by various eminent personalities will be of great use to the delegates attending the conference, and all of you will be benefited by their presence. I thank once again to all the participants, organizers, and wish this conference a great success. Jai Hind.
We sincerely thank you, sir, for your presence and your inspiring words. We now invite Dr. Vishal Marwa to share his thoughts with us on this special occasion.
Dr. Yashpal Sharma, Dr. Prem Nair, Dr. Dinesh Nair, dignitaries on and off the dais, faculty members, students, and delegates. It's indeed great pleasure to be standing here today. I think a lot of details have already been covered, and considering that there is a program ahead, I'll just stick to a very few points. I think I really congratulate Dr. Dinesh Nair, HOD of Department of Hospital Administration, for having really carried out this Herculean task in a very, I would say, precise way, and he has really toiled hard for this. And I also congratulate his whole team, who has put a lot of effort in this. Affordable health care, as we know, is the need of the hour, and it is, there is a work going on. We were very fortunate to listen to the Minister of State, Dr. Jitendra Singh, an eminent endocrinologist, who shared his views on the subject. And we are very lucky that we have very eminent speakers, and I'm sure the deliberations which will emerge will prove to be very useful. We are very lucky and fortunate to have very good hospital administrators in our institute, and I'm sure their knowledge will also prove to be very beneficial, and it will be shared with all. And also our knowledge quotient will also increase with the knowledge which we will get, which will be shared by all the delegates and all the speakers from all over the world. Om Amriteshwaraya Namaha. Thank you very much.
We thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. I now invite Dr. Dinesh Nair to deliver the vote of thanks.
Om Amriteshwari Namaha. My humble pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Amma. Sampujya Swami Poonamritananda Puriji. Shri Dr. Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology, Earth Science, Minister of State in the Prime Minister's Office, Personnel, Public Grievances and Pension, Department of Atomic Energy and Department of Science, Dr. Yashpal Sharma, President of Academy of Hospital Administration and Managing Director of Medical Services of Jammu and Kashmir, and the Director of Medical Education of Jammu and Kashmir, Dr. Colonel Vishal Marwa sir, Principal School of Medicine, faculty members, students, delegates, members of the press, well-wishers, everyone who had supported the conference. A very warm welcome and good morning. Today we are finally here organizing this international conference, and this being the first hybrid conference with the new normal, it has been an unbelievable experience to beam this live at the same time have it in a conference hall. A lot of work has gone in organizing this large conference. SASH-2021 is no different. The seeds of the conference was sown when we first met Dr. Anil Gomes and Professor A.K. Gupta on the sidelines of SASH-2020, and he prodded us to go ahead and organize and host the next SASH conference. I discussed and our management gave me the green signal and our students took it up. And here we are on the inaugural ceremony, a little delayed, so I'll carry on my duties very quickly. In a sense, it is yet another experience that we are going through. First of all, I would like to extend our sincere gratitude and thanks to Swamini Karnamrita Prana for invoking the blessings of our beloved Amma, so that the grace and love of our Guru flows through each one of us, not only during SASH 2021, but all through our career. Thank you very much, Karnaji. The greatest tribute that we can pay to our most respectful Swamiji will be to adopt his ideas in our lives. Swamiji, please bless us that we continue to put in more of our effort so that we achieve greater excellence. We assure you that we will aspire to utilize the technology in the most beneficial way to make healthcare more affordable with better outcomes. I, on behalf of the Amrita fraternity and team SASH 2021, extend our grateful thanks to Swami Poonamritananda Puriji for his beautiful message and words of encouragement. It is definitely a great honor and privilege to be called upon to propose a vote of thanks to our chief guest, and we were very honored to listen to Shri Jitendra Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Science and Technology, Earth Science, PM's Office, Public Grievance and Pension, Department of Atomic Energy, Department of Science, and he spoke to us on a digital platform, and his important message on striving for excellence in healthcare using advanced healthcare technologies is very welcome. We definitely go by your words that working in silos is over. We will leverage the strength of active collaborations in providing seamless, quality, affordable healthcare. Thanks for highlighting the schemes of the Government of India in providing seamless healthcare to the people of India. Sir, your message has been highly motivating, and we seek your continued guidance and support. We assure you that by the end of this conference, we will submit a white paper that will highlight the outcome and the drawn up initiatives. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Yashpal Sharma, President of AHA, and his numerous designations as Director of Medical Services at Jammu and Kashmir, in addition to additional responsibilities as Medical Education Director, has taken so much pains to fly down from the topmost part of India to the peninsular part of India, Kerala, even though when he was having pressing demands at home. Thank you very much, sir. This shows your leadership and commitment to the cause. You have been a constant support and motivated at every stage of organizing this conference. We enjoy your confidence, and we promise to keep striving to achieve greater heights. On behalf of Amrita Fraternity and Team SASH 21, we extend our sincere thanks to you for taking out your very busy time schedule and being with us today. Thank you very much, sir. Dr. Prem Nair has been working tirelessly towards achieving our beloved Amma's vision of providing cost-effective quality healthcare. His dedication and hard work are the foundation of Amrita's success story today. Team SASH 21 would like to put on record our heartfelt thanks to Dr. Prem Nair, our Medical Director, for his stewardship, support, vision, and commitment. Sir, your valuable guidance, encouragement, and timely approvals has seen the success of this conference. You have always been a huge support and has always earnestly responded to any of our requests with an objective resolution. Thank you for being such a great support for organizing this conference and for being with us this morning. Thank you very much, sir. I wish to thank Colonel Dr. Vishal Marwar, sir, Principal, School of Medicine, for his unstinted support for this conference and being a mentor to our students in achieving new academic heights. We are indeed grateful to you, sir, for not only attending today's function, but for all the timely assistance that you have given to us, sir. Thank you, sir. I wish to thank all our speakers and honored guests and delegates who have joined us on this virtual platform, without whom this conference would not have played out the way it is going through. Team SASH would also like to extend our heartfelt thanks to all the sponsors, without whom this program would not have been made it financially feasible. I would like to thank all the members of the media for envisaging interest in covering this event. And definitely I'll fail in my duty if I do not put on record our sincere appreciation and thanks for the team AOC, my design team, the team from the Information Technology of Amrita, our audio-video team, Ashamites, volunteers, and my staff for their most valuable contribution in making this conference a success. Once again, I thank all of you for being a part of SASH-21 and trust that your experience here with SASH will be a great educational value and will definitely add on to your journey of learning. Thank you very much. Om Amriteshwari Namaha.
With this, we now come to the end of the inaugural session, but this is just the beginning. We will now move on to the first session of the day.